you?
Yeah, maybe. He seems pretty desperate for money, like basically begging for the fight.
Jake Paul, obviously, big bunts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's Jake Paul, another fucking wanker, clown, fucking idiot. But he's not going to fight me. He pretends he don't know who I am now, Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, weird one. You said your name many times in the past, but yeah, I think Darren Till, you're right. He's ready to fight anyone, really, isn't he? And I think he did get under his skin a little bit with that video.
If he builds his brand up and builds his name up and gets himself more well known, that could be a fight for the future. I think I'll retire in my head when I'm 50. So that still gives me a couple of years. A fight with me is not realistic because it's not big enough.
No. Maybe he needs to set his sights on Jake Paul or someone. Would you rather fight Darren Till or Jake Paul if they're both walked in the room?
Well, if I'm going to fight, the only reason it would be worth doing is if the money was absurd.
Yeah.
Because I don't need any money. It's like I've done well.
Yeah, you're living a nice life here.
I'm in a good spot and I've got income. I'm doing well. I don't want to brag about money or talk about how much money I'm worth or what I've got and what I've done with the money that I've earned, and I've set things up that's given me multiple revenue streams, and I'm sweet. I don't need to be getting punched in the face by anybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
True.
But if the money's going to be really, really good, and it's kind of going to be an easy night's work, which I consider Jake Paul an easy night's work, then why not?
And if he wants to do it, we can do it.
Jake, another one I wanted to ask you about. Yourself, you've shared the ring with great combat sports athletes. Someone who's always had jibes at you from my shores is Carl Froch. Do you ever think that Froch would ever come after retirement to fight you?
Of course he would. He wants payday. Of course, bro. All these guys will fight me. I'm the new Floyd Mayweather in the sport. Seriously, because I make my own decisions and I know how to get the business contracts done. I do the biggest pay-per-views and I'm my own boss. So I can move and go wherever I want. So yes, I am the new Floyd in the sport, and yes, everybody wants to fight.
All you've got left is somebody like me. He's mentioned me before, and there'll be people out there saying, oh, Carl Froch's talking about himself, he's after a payday. Listen, I'm not after a payday. I'm doing all right. There's no problems with my finances, but I'll take the fucking payday, of course I will. And I'll end Jake Paul with one punch. I'd go in there one-armed and beat this guy. He can't box. He's absolutely fucking used performance, and he needs to put this joke shop to sleep as soon as he can, sooner rather than later. Listen, he speaks well. He says all the right things to get the headlines and get the clickbait, because he obviously knows what he's doing. That's his job. But the reality is, Jake Paul, I don't think would seriously step in the ring with anybody with my experience. I think he can't be that stupid.
Was Jake Paul, anything?
No, he won't fight. Mate, he's not.
Has there been
stupid.
any conversation at all?
He said he's going to ignore me and never mention my name again. And to be fair to him, I think he's sticking to it.
I feel like that's the
But
perfect fight.
I'm going to keep poking him, but listen,
Would you do it? What kind of number?
I would fight
5?
him. I would fight him.
5 M's?
It don't matter how much it's for, because it's for charity, innit? He still won't fight
For
me.
charity. You ain't going to give that money
He
to
won't
charity.
fight. Listen,
Would you give the money to charity?
I've said it blatantly on more than one occasion. I'm not interested in money. It don't know.
So you're saying right now, if
said
Jake
it-
Paul
I've said it
comes,
more
5
than
million,
one.
you're giving him
I've said it-
all five to charity.
I've said it more than one.
Say it again then.
I've said
One
it
more.
We know what the caveat is now, right? What I'm thinking. Listen, he's not stupid enough to fight me.
No, he's not.
He's not that fucking stupid.
He's not.
He might wait till I'm 50.
That's probably when he gets you.
And he'll go, Froch,
Well,
come
Mike
here.
Tyson was 57, so yeah, he's probably going to wait till you're
maybe.
50.
When this right hand lands on your chin, it will put you into orbit and knock that stupid barnet off the top of your head. Jake Paul has called me out on his social media. Apparently he wants to fight me. And listen, just in case you didn't know, my last fight was at Wembley Stadium in front of 80,000 fans. So I won't be fighting the mixed martial arts legend Anderson Silva on your undercard. I've got too much respect for him. And your punch when you boxed him, did that even land?
Yeah, he's gonna whoop Carl Froch's ass.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why do you think that? I mean, Carl Froch is a legend like yourself, you know, former world champion more than once.
And that's what I said, a legend. Carl Froch he has to go in his house, dust off his boxing gloves, dust off his gum shield to fight Jake Paul. So he ain't been in the game for a while, Carl, for 5 years now. Exactly. So by the time he gets in there, he might pull a hamstring, you know. Listen, that's why he's a legend. You should stay the fuck out.
Then I'll listen to you. I'll have a little chat with you. 2 WBC titles there. You'll never ever have one of them. You're not good enough. You're not a professional fighter. You're a performing.
Someone sent me a message today that I've got to play to you, and I want to get your response from it.
Listen to me, Jake Paul, you clown. The worst thing you could have possibly ever done in your fake boxing career is to call out the Cobra. How can you call me out? Listen, I don't think for 1 minute you've got the to jump in the ring with me anyway. But if somehow you beat Tommy and me and you fight, just understand one thing. You are getting knocked the out. This fight can end no other way than you getting knocked unconscious. I guarantee that.
He sounds desperate for money. Like most boxers spent his money improperly. As far as I'm concerned, not a single person in the United States. No.
He's pissed off now because he ain't got the big money fight. Thought he was taking over professional boxing. No fucking chance. So he's dodged a bullet, really. But let's be honest, where does he go from here? It's either mixed martial arts fighters who are finished and can't fight, or old men. Look what he did to Mike Tyson. Fucking disgrace. But actually now, Jake Paul has got to think about what he's doing next. If you're that good and you think you're clever, why don't you fight Usyk? Alexander Usyk, he'll fight you. Let's see how that works out for you. You get fucking flattened. Game over. Jake Paul, go on, pissed. We probably are going to see Jake Paul in the ring again because look at the attention he gets. Look at the crowds he draws. Look at Netflix. Apparently there was 30 million people watching that fight. So that's the biggest boxing match this year.
You must rate Jake Paul to an extent then, because even an aging Carl Froch, even with a torn hamstring, if that is indeed what happens, you know, you've rated him to beat someone like that.
Carl Froch, if you're listening to me, stay the fuck away from that ring, from that young lion.
I've done more in 4 years than you have in your life. What's he done in 4 years in his boxing career? Absolutely fucking nothing. Do I need to go into my professional career? Do I need to go into my Hall of Fame career? 12 world title fights, back-to-back world title fights, from beating Jean Pascal to defending against Jermaine Taylor, right through to ironing George Groves out at Wembley Stadium in front of 80,000 fans. You're a content creator, you're a YouTuber. Jake Paul is not a fighter, he's not a boxer. He's playing at the game. He's pretending. Just for the record, I've got no intentions of ever lacing up the gloves again. I don't want to fight again. I'm not interested. Last thing I want to be doing is lacing up the gloves and getting this nice straight hooter punched again. I just do think that if the fight happened with Jake Paul, it wouldn't be a fight for me. I could beat him with one arm, literally. It'd be so easy. But I've got no intentions. This isn't a call out. I'm not interested in fighting him. I did say previously to all the haters that say, oh, Froch is looking for a payday, that I'll do this fight for charity, just to shut him up.
After John Fury and Darren Till stirred the waters, now Jake Paul has reignited the drama by publicly calling out Carl Froch for a fight, claiming he can handle the legendary former world champion. Jake Paul's aggressive call-outs and social media provocations have drawn massive attention from fans and analysts alike, turning this into one of the most talked-about potential matchups in recent boxing history. Carl Froch's response, now UF*** King stop this SH**T, on live broadcast was swift, blunt, and unmistakably clear, showing that he refuses to be drawn into unnecessary hype or spectacle. Froch's statement emphasizes his focus on professional boxing, legacy, and the distinction between legitimate challenges and publicity stunts, underlining that he will not be distracted by a YouTuber seeking attention rather than a serious contender. The commentary here highlights the clash of worlds between social media-driven fighters like Jake Paul and seasoned professionals like Carl Froch, illustrating the tension between fame-driven callouts and actual boxing credibility. Fans are left speculating whether this confrontation will remain in the realm of talk or evolve into a real fight, and the segment captures the drama, hype, and stakes surrounding such a matchup. Jake Paul's insistence on facing Froch adds fuel to the ongoing narrative of Till and Fury, positioning Froch as the calm, authoritative figure refusing to bend under pressure while the younger, louder challengers attempt to provoke him. The situation reflects the modern boxing landscape where experience, respect, and legacy clash with social media bravado and youth, and Froch's refusal to engage publicly reinforces his reputation as a disciplined champion. This ongoing saga guarantees discussion, speculation, and debate across platforms as fans continue to wonder who, if anyone, can truly draw Carl Froch back into the ring.